What's up, everybody? I'm with Cassie Mckenney, amazing hoop artist. What got you into performing?
I used to go to a lot of music festivals, and there was lots of girls hula hooping.
Cool.
And one of my friends taught me how, and I practiced a lot and got better than her faster, and she got sad about it.
Wow.
So I bought more than one hoop so that I could juggle them, and that way she couldn't compare herself to me anymore. And so that's why I started juggling.
Are you guys still friends?
Yeah. Yeah, we just don't practice together.
Okay. How old were you when you started?
I was 24.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So what got you the hoop? Why the hoop? Why not the clubs or balls or doing
Because I started through hula hooping, like hoop dancing, like
Okay.
hoop on-body stuff.
Cool.
And then I transitioned to smaller hoops to juggle. And then when I met my performance partner, Mackenzie, she juggled larger hoops. And so in order for us to work together, I had to upsize. So now I use larger hoops to juggle with.
Awesome.
Double McJuggle.
Double
is
McJuggle.
our performance name.
Check them out, they're awesome. So tell me this, now when you started performing, was it a lot of practicing hours?
Yeah.
Used to it?
Yeah, the act that we have now has probably 250 hours into it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite trick?
The favorite trick in the act is we do I guess it's a 5-5-2, so 2 crossing high tosses, and then we jump through the hoop directly into over the shoulder Bramson rolls.
What? 5-5-2 under, okay. Oh, so visually wise, what does it look like?
2 high hoops, jump through one into rolling the hoops on your shoulders.
Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. So, was there any influences that got you in performing that you wanted? Any hoop artists that you like?
I really like Florence Hewitt. She's a French juggler. She juggles hoops. Bob Bramson, obviously, classic juggler.
I saw you guys rolling on their back and
yeah,
stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a major influence. Patrick Elmner also, who's a pretty amazing ring juggler. So
Very
those are my
cool.
inspirations.
Very cool. Any wild stories when you're performing and that you guys had?
A performance we had recently was at a very small convention, and we set up our own props. We didn't have any tech or anything, and we have a lot of stage setup, a lot of stands all over the stage, and we were really kind of distracted and got halfway through the act and realized that a major part of our set was still sitting on the side of the stage.
Oh no.
So we just had to go with it and roll with it. And
did you bring it on stage somehow?
No,
or tell the guy in the wings, hey, bring it on?
no, there was no guy in the wings.
Oh.
So we just went with it and used hoops that were already on stage that we had sort of put to the side because we were done with them, and it just sort of threw us off. But it was like, oh, there's our stands over there, and they're supposed to be.
Were there
on
props
stage.
that you were going to use too? So you decided just
yeah, we
kinda
just went
cut
with it.
the
The
act?
music already started. We just like went with it. So.
Oh, there you go. Things happen. Just go with it. Just go with it. So tell me this: like when you're performing, what kind of mindset do you have before you go on stage?
I haven't quite honed in what's the most useful, but I tend to get really anxious and nervous and kind of self-deprecating before I go on stage.
Me too.
Not on
Performing is scary.
Yeah,
it can be scary sometimes.
Yeah, not really on purpose or intentionally. It's just where I go, and so staying kind of scared and nervous helps me be focused. If I'm relaxed and overconfident, it tends to not go well.
They have an old saying: if you're not nervous, you're dead.
Yeah.
So, and what it helps with the emotion to stay focused, and it gives you excitement and energy for stage. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So also I've noticed that here we're at the 2017 IJ Fest, they have lots of jugglers, but they also have now more flow artists, performers. What's like the flow world like? Explain the flow.
Yeah, no, I don't like the term flow personally.
Okay.
I would never
How would you say?
describe.
What'd you
I
say?
mean, people say
You call
that,
it flow.
and
I mean, I saw a sign that said flow.
No, I know, and it's a very famous thing to say. Like, it's an infamous thing to say. And
What's the words?
I'd rather call it object manipulation, or just call it all juggling, because the flow world tends to have lower standards as far as performance and practice and like intention behind their prop manipulation than the juggling world does. And I feel like as a community, the flow world would benefit a lot by stepping their game up and trying to be more professional and less of just like go with it.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool. Well, that's different because you're there to perform. Maybe they're there just to do their thing and just enjoy the feeling. But you're a very professional person. You have a very professional act. So some people, you're professional. This is different. You go this route. So of course you need to be serious in mindset. So maybe they just have their style. I really admire when both you and Mackenzie going on stage. The costume was nice. The props were nice. The visual, the movement with the music. Even I think you had a word in the music that you did with the moves. Very detailed. How much time do you guys put to create something like this act?
The act has,
so people can know.
The act has 7 months, and
wow.
Leading up to IJA, we're practicing 4 days a week for 4 hours a day.
Okay.
So total, just sort of an estimate, we have 250 hours since we started working together. But it's a 7.5 minute long piece, so every second of the act is intentional and choreographed.
So it's not just juggling, it's dancing, choreographed, it's everything from what, okay, let's just block it.
Yeah.
You know, and then these are things that creating an act is not just going on, what character, how you, what are you gonna do? Because we can do the same thing. Okay, so you're doing that, okay, I like that, no, I don't like that. Okay, well, you probably maybe fight for a little bit. Okay, yes, okay, we both like it. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, okay, we're gonna go with this.
Right.
And then you go and rest. I mean, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So I mean, to me, to see the end piece is amazing. And people think, well, okay, we can just make it easy. We just put on the music, put some nice makeup, look sexy, go ahead and do the hoops. But in a way, there's more to this. A lot more thought. The story that you guys had, I really admire that. I mean, I think that's really cool. Where do you feel like with this act, what would you like to do more? Would you like to do more other props, or do you feel?
I'm pretty hoop centric. I don't practice any other props.
So this is your favorite prop?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
But I would like to work with a circus that does shows multiple times a week and really hone in the act, because we spent so much time on it.
Absolutely.
So I don't want to just start over with a new piece now that we've done this big thing and have toured the act for a year. So we may be in Mexico this winter with a couple of productions, and then we would be performing the act 15 times a week and really being able to clean it up and have it very consistent and solid. So that's what
absolutely. I perform at University of Florida, 6 shows a day, 5 days a week. A lot of shows. It's like 3,000 shows in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Performing is the best practice.
Right.
And every day you can just like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try that. You're gonna benefit so much from this.
Right.
Yes, I pray for you for Mexico. It's gonna be awesome.
Thank you.
And just with your act, it's gonna be like every day you're gonna learn something new and then try something new.
Right.
The question now is you're gonna learn so many new ideas. How do you stop yourself from changing the act, or you just make a different act?
That's
you know,
the question.
or you make a whole hour-and-a-half show.
Right.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah.
What has performing given back to you? What's the gift that's given back to you?
So I'm a teacher. I before I started juggling, I was an elementary school teacher, and I really enjoy teaching kids juggling and circus arts. So I am
really
way more confident in my teaching skills than my performance skills, and have been really critical and sort of sensitive about my performing until recently, and started putting myself out there more.
Very cool.
So having confidence in front of a large group of people when I'm not teaching or not speaking is really hard for me, and so juggling in general has just taught me how to learn and how to tangibly set up steps for myself to get better at whatever I decide to do. So juggling and performing has brought me confidence in my ability to learn whatever I put time into.
Good for you. Very cool. That's awesome. Teaching, what got you into teaching?
I love children, so I like being around kids a lot, and I'm a people person, so I feel confident around
You're a
people.
great teacher.
Thank you.
She taught me how to do some hoop stuff. You taught me like amazing juggling and stuff. So I'm learning some stuff hoops, and I learned just because you're clear, you know, and the way you teach is perfect to show. And then you said, okay, everyone don't juggle while we talk.
Yeah.
We watch, then we understand it, then we can go ahead and process it. That's actually a really good lesson.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times we do these workshops, people grab props, stuff like that, and while the teacher's talking, they just start juggling. And like afterwards, she finishes or he stops talking. What? Excuse me, what do we do?
Right.
And you're like, I just told you.
Yeah.
So that works really well. To me, I was able to really understand it, and then then juggle. And thank you very much for helping me, you know, learn how to do the hoop. What's some advice, since you're a teacher, what's some advice, last and final, that you give to a performer? What advice would you give to a young girl or a guy to want to do hoops?
Right.
And performing.
Being patient with yourself is huge. Coming to these types of conventions and seeing people of all sorts of skill levels and professional jugglers and professional performers, it's really easy to compare yourself to others and wish that you were in a different place than you are. But the only way to get better at something is to fail and to try. And a lot of people are scared to fail, and that keeps them from doing a lot of really amazing things. So putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, being patient, and knowing that anything that's worth working for is going to be hard.
Very cool.
Yeah.
There you have it, Cassie. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Check her out.